What is up, XRP community? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for joining me. I do apologize if the audio cuts out during this video. I'm having to hold my mic. And so if the cord unplugs, it's not your sound, and I'll probably just be back in a second. So I want to begin here. A lot of stuff going on in the markets. The altcoin Oracle says, buckle up, darlings. And he links us to a graph of the S&P 500 in liquidity. The S&P 500 is in red, and the liquidity forecast is this dotted black line right here. The black line in the background is the current liquidity. And typically they've stayed pretty stable for the past 2.5, 3 years. But what you can see right here in the first quarter of 2023, we are seeing divergence here, and he is projecting a liquidity drain, a liquidity crisis, which we've already started to see symptoms of. I do believe there's 7 days until the US is going to default on its debt. So it's an important week to see, is the US going to raise its debt limit or not? Comment below what you guys think about the debt limit. Will the USA raise the debt limit? Will they not? Personally, I think they definitely will raise the debt limit. It's happened before, and there's no way they're going to allow a default. They'll just continue to print money. In the US, targeted crypto legislation could start the ball rolling. Is the EU's crypto regulatory framework a useful model for US regulators? Can a security token really morph into a utility token? So this is very relevant to the Ripple lawsuit, because a lot of lawyers have commented on the lawsuit outcomes, potentially what could happen for Ripple and XRP. And if you look at how XRP was distributed in its early days, one could argue it does satisfy some of those prongs of the Howey test. Now, you and me buying XRP off exchanges in decentralized places, secondary sales are no way a security. So there could be a ruling where they determine, yes, XRP was a security when it was an ICO. However, now it's morphed into a utility token. Coinbase, they've been in a battle with the US SEC trying to get clear digital asset rules. When Coinbase's original petition, filed in July 2022, received no answer, it filed another in the US Court of Appeals in April, complaining about the unreasonable delay from the SEC. Totally incompetent. This latest writ of mandamus petition has drawn significant industry support, including from the US Chamber of Commerce, the largest lobbying group in the United States. And if you know anything about legislation and regulation, lobbying is how stuff happens in this government. People say it's a democracy. I think, is it called an oligarchy, a government that is influenced by special interest groups? Because that's definitely more so, in my opinion, what the USA is. This is no small question in the crypto sector, has ballooned up to become a $1 trillion industry, and many of the US Chamber of Commerce members are companies subject to US securities laws. The Crypto Council also weighed in with an amicus brief in May, blasting the SEC and regulation by enforcement, in which it cracks down on individual firms rather than promoting clear rules on what is acceptable or not acceptable, right? Why not welcome innovation instead of shooting regulation in the foot, causing these companies and innovative blockchain firms to move out? The reason that Cheyenne, Wyoming, you wouldn't think many people are in Cheyenne, Wyoming, right? But Cheyenne, Wyoming, capital of Wyoming, I do believe, is their senator or their governor, I believe, is very favorable towards crypto. And think about it. If you live in the middle of nowhere, you have a small country, you want to attract young people to move there. Well, a lot of the youth, a lot of, young 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, my generation are working at these blockchain companies, and that's why they make favorable laws, because it attracts people to that area. And politics aside, guys, I think this is good for the whole crypto space. I want to see this headline from candidates on the left, the right, the center. Ron DeSantis, he's on the right, Florida governor. He announced that he's going to run for president, and he vows to protect Bitcoin during presidential campaign launch. He joined Twitter boss Elon Musk, and around 520,000 live listeners were in this Twitter space. It was moderated by venture capitalist David Sachs. He says, as president will protect the ability to do things like Bitcoin. He also added, There's significant risks involved with it, but the people interested in the cryptocurrency are sophisticated and can make decisions. This is what the USA is all about. Freedom. Yeah, there's risks, right? But at the end of the day, you got to be able to critically think, and you have the right as a citizen to make your own decision. You have every right to do Bitcoin. The only reason the people in Washington don't like it is because they don't control it. DeSantis called those on Capitol Hill central planners who want to have control over society. Bitcoin represents a threat to them, so they're trying to regulate it out of existence. Something we've been speculating on in the crypto community for a long time. But I do think Donald Trump is like 50 points ahead of DeSantis, so it's going to be interesting. Politics aside, I don't care if you're on the left or you're on the right. I'm excited just to see the presidential debates. I really do enjoy watching the debates. I just wish Kanye was up there. I think that'd be very entertaining. And speaking of crypto, if you guys need a spot to get XRP or Flare, I recommend Uphold. It's sleek, it's simple, it's secure. It's where I dollar cost average and buy my XRP and Flare daily. A link to Uphold in the video description below. And if you want $41 guaranteed for free, sign up with Webull, deposit 1 penny. You can get up to $3,000 in free stocks. Typically, you just get $40 to $300, but it's a great offer just for signing up and depositing 1 penny. You're guaranteed a minimum value of $41 in free stocks. A link to Webull in the video description below. And Bitcoin holds 20,000 realized price as this analyst eyes big moves coming. Bitcoin panic is not warranted, Philip Swift suggests, with BTC price action conforming to expectations on longer time frames. Bitcoin has not traded this low since mid-March, and despite residing in a range just $4,000 I'm not sure how long my mic was unplugged. Hopefully that wasn't long. Bitcoin steers the broader crypto markets. But one thing we must remember is if there's a lawsuit outcome that's even a little bit favorable to XRP and Ripple, not only I think that will ignite a mini bull run in the whole crypto market, but XRP will lead that. I don't see any reason why XRP wouldn't have the most gains in that situation. Okay. As always, guys, your support on this channel does not go unnoticed. Without you guys, this channel is nothing. So I do appreciate you watching the video. If you made it to the end of the video, comment SWIFT in the comment section below so I know you're one of the top loyal supporters. I really do appreciate you guys. God bless you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Until next time.